Good afternoon, good evening, good night to all of you out there in the world. Hello, Emily. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Nightbot. Of course, it is Work It Wednesday, and we have already completed the page that we started on Saturday. Well, I started it on Friday, but we continued it on Saturday, and we finished the butterflies on Monday. So we have already finished that. We are going to be starting on the Pumpkin Patch Witch for today. I hope you are all doing well. Not having an extremely long day. Nothing worse than having an extremely long day. Everybody's so quiet. Why is everybody so quiet? Am I here? Hello, Bee. Hopefully you can all hear me okay. Hopefully. All right, so we're going to start working on her. We're going to zoom you in just a little bit. And we're going to start on the pumpkins. I am glad you are doing okay. I'm glad you can hear me. Because, I was starting to wonder. All right, so we're going to start with olive gray. And we're just going to do around the edges of... Okay, good. So as you know, some pumpkins, especially larger ones, have little bumpy bumpies on them. And those little bumpy bumpies sometimes are orange and sometimes are white and sometimes are green. So we're just going around those little bumpy bumpies with the olive gray. And we will be coming through with another color. I just want to get the edges done so that when we go with the orange, I have that part already started. Okay, good, good. And the weather here is slowly shifting, so if it gets bright and dark, it's just the clouds going over, blocking the sun from my window. So today is Bob and I's anniversary. We've been married for 15 years now. But it's a work day, so he's still at work. Well, he's heading home, but and technically our anniversary isn't until 7 o'clock at night when we got married. So technically that was when the wedding was. So. Thank you. Hello, Deborah. And Deborah, it is your birthday week, so happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deborah. Happy birthday to you. I know it's a little late, but I said happy birthday on Facebook, but I haven't done a live stream, I don't think, since your birthday. Maybe one, but I forgot. So I figured I'd do it before I forgot. All right. Now we're going to use a little bit of olive black up here in the shadows. Thank you for the hearts. They always make me smile. So we have one more Wednesday live stream before I go away, but I think I'm going to not stream that day because I have to pack and get everything ready for the trip. So I think the last live stream before I go away will be on Monday, and we'll go through our to be colored for next month. Hello, Yana. Again, I'm going through with the olive black just in the shadow areas. When I go over this with the orange, it will show that shadow a lot better. Thank you. That was a little while ago. I'm not that small anymore. But that was when I first moved to first came to the United States. The first time I came out here before we got married. I was a little bigger now. And I couldn't find our wedding pictures, so they're there somewhere. I just couldn't find one. So again, I'm using olive black and putting in the shadows from the other pumpkins as well as the leaves and her arm. And the back side of the pumpkin here as well. Okay. Nice, Deborah. That's interesting. Pink pumpkins. I hope they taste like actual pumpkins. Just saying. So we're going to go in with vermilion right over top of that olive black. Pink pumpkins. Wonder if they have pumpkin flesh or, if the flesh is pink or if it's orange. It'd be cool to make jack-o'-lanterns out of. And you don't even have to paint them, they're just pink. Nice! Yeah, I need to do that. Well, I did do that. I just got to, we'll do our to be colored and that sort of thing on Saturday. I'm also going to pull the pencils for the week, and I will be taking those pencils with me. I'll pull two different sets. I have a set that I want to take with me as well. Well, a brand that I want to take with me. So depending upon what gets pulled, I'm really hoping that it's something that goes well with the ones that I've chosen to take with me. That's the thing about putting them all in a pot and saying, okay, which ones are we going to use this week? But I don't want to take any really expensive sets with me, so just in case the airline loses my luggage or something happens to them on the plane. Again, just going into those deeper shadow areas, as well as the edges of where the pumpkin dips in, you know. The creases up the pumpkin. That's it, yeah. Blending into that black olive. We are still using the Pablos. They are our pencil of the week, the Caran d'Ache Pablos. I will not be taking them with me. All right, now we're going to start using an orange. So the first one we're going to use is Flame Red. Just going into the edge of that vermilion. Hello, Jamie. Lurk away, dear. Enjoy your dinner. I did manage to get most of my pencil shelf straightened out. So they're at least in order now. Most of them anyway. I need more room, but I can't make more room. Can't make it just appear, unfortunately. I'd like to make it just appear, but unfortunately I just can't make the shelf space bigger. I have been looking at some new desks and new storage solutions. So once we get the coffee fund up there, I can look into that a little bit more. It's just affording them. Yeah. You know how it goes. All right, so there we have our Flame Red. Now we're going to go in with reddish orange. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I did not get the 520 colors. I do have the 300 set as well as the 240 set. Um, so I don't need any more. I've got the 520 set of the brute funers, although the full set syndrome thing is saying, "Oh, but you need them." But I don't need them. How are you liking them, Deborah? Ah, yes, that's always the way it is. If it's free and you didn't have to cook it. That's always my favorite dinner. As long as it's free, I didn't have to cook it, and it was something I can eat. Most of the time, if I don't have to cook, I can eat it. Both of them are very different, I find. The colors in the Burt Funers are a different thing altogether. The Burt Funers are a lot softer. Like squishier. Well, that's good to know. Always good to have good pigmentation. I really like the colors though, so I like the Burt Funers too, but I really like the colors. All right, now we're going in with just straight orange. And we're covering everything with the orange, blending it all together, except for our little spots. Try not to color the ground. Yeah, food issues are horrible. But, you just gotta move on from it and learn to live with it, as my doctor said. The old saying, this too shall pass, it just depends upon how quickly. All right, now we're just going to take a yellow orange. So we're going to take this one, which is fast orange. And this will be the final color on these areas. And I'm putting a little bit more pressure on it, blending everything in, filling in all of that white spot. Wish Mr. Sun would make up his mind. Hello, Sue. All right, now we're going to take yellow. Well, maybe not yellow. Let's do this one. We're going to use some golden ochre. Sharpen it. Oh, thank you. What did I miss? The red tin colors I don't have. I have heard that they are thinner and a little scratchier. But if they're the black barrel ones, they're the same as all other black barrel 180 sets that came out. I prefer the ones that are like the 240s, the that sort of thing, because they are a different pencil. Hello, Blue. Thank you, Blue. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're leaving the little bumps there. We're going to do those in white with a green undertone. Yeah, I just I don't like the black barrel pencils. I find that they are a shuttle art knockoff or a throwback from the shuttle arts. All of the black barrel ones seem to be the exact same. So if you have the black barrel brute funers or the black barrel Sioux color, the black barrel colors, those sorts of things, they're all exactly the same. Hello, Celine. Welcome, welcome. Go do your shopping. Have a great time and don't people too much. And hello, Kenny. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we're going to put in a little bit of green. So we're going to use this one here, which is olive yellow. And we're just going to put it on the spots here. And then we're going to come back through with the white. Okay, good. I tried to message you last night before doing my exercises, but you didn't answer, so I figured you was busy. All right, now we're going to go over it with some white. Just on the spots. I put the green under because I want the white not to be as white. I want it to have a little bit of that green pumpkin look under it. Yeah, I figured as much. But you're fine. You don't have to notice it if you don't need to. It wasn't a big deal. All right, now we're going to hit this part. I figure you was busy. So we're going to use dark green. And then we're going to use that yellow. Sometimes it can be really opaque, like on the butterfly. I found that on top of the black marker, it was very opaque. Here, because it's blending into another color, it's not as opaque. You are fine, Kenny. Don't shove food. But let's put a little bit of the Prisma on there, and it's about as opaque as the Prisma. So, yeah, it's quite opaque. So Blue, I don't know if you were here when we were doing the butterfly, but I'll show you the butterfly page that I was doing, that I'm talking about. So all of the white on the butterflies is done with the Caran d'Ache Pablo's white. Same with her eyes. All the white is done with the Caran d'Ache Pablo's. So it's quite opaque. You can definitely have that vibrant white in there. I hope that was helpful. I really like the Pablos. All right, so now we're going to move on to the next pumpkin here, and we're going to do this pumpkin as a green pumpkin. So we're going to start off with these ones here, and then we need the white. Absolutely. All right, so we're going to start with the dark green, and I'm going to sharpen it. Okay, Celine, have fun. Like I said, don't people too much. Yes, I do enjoy my trips around the world with the different pencils. Absolutely. I do have to find a Swedish pencil. I think that's one of the few that I don't have is one from Sweden. So if anybody knows of a pencil brand that's Swedish, let me know. He's talking about the trip with the pencils, Kenny, because they're a Swedish pencil. Or a Swiss pencil, I should say, not Swedish. I got my brain stuck on Sweden now. I really enjoy the Caran d'Ache pencils, but they are so expensive. Hurry back. For anybody that is a Patreon member, tomorrow is a Patreon help live session in the Discord. So if you are a Patreon member, come hang out with us in Discord. We will be doing a few things with some Ohuhu markers tomorrow. Hello, Catherine. Good evening, dear. I hope you are doing well today. So now I'm going through with the spring green. And of course, memberships are live on the Patreon. We also have some ability to support the channel here in YouTube as well if you want to become a wonderful little pixie. We appreciate the support. Okay. Yeah, they are very, very expensive. Oh, that is not true, Jamie. I can help you with markers. You can do it. If I can use markers, you can use markers. So this one is the lime green, not live green. I should really check my glasses. Going down the edges here and around the top. Blending all those colors together. And then we're going to go over it with white. The Patreon Discord is at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So for you, I do believe that would be 5. But it is 2 o'clock my time till 4 o'clock my time. And as long as I remember, I have been having some issues with my memory lately. Bob has set me a bunch of reminders around the house on the Alexa, so I should remember. If I am not there right away, hang out and talk to each other. You know, everybody can learn from everybody. There is a lot of great knowledge in the Patreon group. So if you have questions and you think that maybe somebody else can help you with them, feel free to, talk to each other. All right, so there we have our green pumpkin. We're going to do this stem here. You gave your markers away. Yeah, well, I keep on doing that too, and I keep on buying more. Although this last set I did not buy. I still do not know who sent them to me. So whoever sent me the 320 Ohuhu Honolulu set, send me an email, something, just so I can say thank you. Just coming through with that green a little bit more just to do that shadow area. Just get those shadows in there. 'Twas not you. Yeah, I don't take any medication, so I think that might be the problem. uh, I have a horrible, horrible ability to avoid medication. Yeah. And the one thing about markers is the paper. You know, it is very much does have to do a lot with the paper. If the paper is not taking the markers well, you will find that you get streaks and all that sort of thing. So it's definitely, you know, something that you do need to check out whether or not the paper is going to accept the marker very well. No, you're fine. You can be nosy. You be nosy all you want, darling. You're welcome to be nosy. Hello, Blue. Yeah, no, I probably should be on some sort of medication for my memory, but I forget to take medications, so. So this is orangish yellow. And we're going to do that. And then we're going to take this one here. No, I don't want yellow. I want lighter. Hello, Noelle. This is Naples yellow. And we're going to take that orangish yellow down into here as well. I think I want that a little bit darker at the bottom, so we're going to take some orange, fast orange. Just do a little bit darker down here, like so. Hello, Rain. It's been a long time since I've seen you here. Welcome. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, Shannon is. I don't even. I don't even. Another one is Belinda. Belinda is like. I don't even watch it because it just. Well, I do watch it, but I ain't coloring along. Belinda is just too good with them. Well, I'm glad that your medicine helps your headache go away. Now we're going to work on this one here. And as you can see, it's got the same little bumpies that this other one does. So we're going to start off with olive. And we're going to put in our edges to our bumpy bumpies. Go around each one that is going to be white. Yeah, Belinda just blows me away too. I just absolutely love watching her, but I cannot follow along. She's just, and don't blink, because if you do, you are not going to see what she just did. I love Belinda. I can't wait until she comes back. I hope she is doing well. Tammy's pretty good with them too. Tammy's getting really good with the Copics. That's okay. I'll decipher it. Belinda, color with Faithful Girl. She is currently on a break, but her YouTube channel is Color with Faithful Girl, and then she has, I think, 1978 at the end of it. But yeah, she is a master with markers. She's just magical with them. All right, now we're going to take that black green, olive black, yeah, she is a lovely lady that does stream. She's just on a break right now. But make sure that if you do want to see some great marker work, that you go check out her channel, because she's got many different lives and videos as well, using different Copic markers and different markers, and she's just a master with them. I am putting in the shadows with the olive black here. So we've got shadows here from the other pumpkin on the edge, as well as this pumpkin here and the leaves. Now with this leaf here, we're going to put that shadow a little bit lower. And we're going to put a shadow in here as well for this stem. And then we're just going to put a little bit of a shadow up top there. I love the Pablos. I think they're wonderful. They blend really, really well. They layer beautifully. Although I don't think I've met a Caran d'Ache product I don't like. The only thing I don't like about the Caran d'Ache products is the price. They are very expensive. But, you know, you got to pay for quality. And they are definitely a quality pencil. But definitely shop around. There are some prices out there that are better than others. Amazon prices are quite dear, so shop around. Nice. That sounds beautiful. Nice. All right, so now we're going to start adding our color. So we're going to start adding some red oranges. This one's going to be a lot more orange than this one. So we're going to start with flame red. We're going to go over that green. That green is our shadow, so we are going to go over it with the oranges and blend that into the orange. I'm going to leave a little bit of it up here. Just because, you know, pumpkins have a little bit of green on them sometimes. Coming out past it. Yeah, that's pretty good blue. Though they're about the same here. Well, no, they're about 239 here, so that would be a lot more in Canadian, so that's actually a really good deal comparative to the US prices. Yeah. Yeah, the Lumis are quite a bit more. Yeah, Lumis are expensive. Um, just trying to think of the other Canadian website that carries and actually ships to Canada. Yeah, we're supposed to get some rain here soon, next couple of days. I'm really hoping because my grass is like dying of thirst. I don't water my lawn. It's so expensive to water your lawn here, so. Yeah. Hopefully you guys get some rain out there. Should be getting some SNOW soon. Yes, I did spell that because that is a four-letter word here. That is a cuss word. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Blue. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much, Kenny. I appreciate that. They're slowly getting there. Almost done with the pumpkins. We've got one more to go. All right, now we're going to take our fast orange and we're going to use it very quickly because it needs to be fast, yeah. Again, going right over top of the darker colors. This is not only going to lighten it up, but it's going to blend it in. Filling in that white spot. Getting a nice smooth color. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it can be a curse word because people don't like to drive in it, and some people don't know how to drive in it. They think they do. They do not. I don't like driving in it because of the people that don't know how to drive in it. Hello, Marilyn. Yeah, there was a many a Halloween as a kid that we would go trick or treating in the snow. Mom actually really enjoyed those ones because it was always a short night. All right. Lastly, we're going to use golden yellow. Blend in all those colors together. I've got a weird tickle in my nose and I'm really trying not to sneeze. Awesome. Not a problem, Jamie. Hang out with the mom. Always got to take the phone call from the mom. That's mandatory. Doesn't matter how old you are. If mom calls, you take the call. All right. Now we're going to do the white areas and we're going to use that golden ochre. That's orangish yellow. Where did I put the... Oh, I put it back. Well, I really hope you have a good weekend. A nice weekend for that. Because that's scary not to, to have wind and everything else moving that around. I've seen people, out here using them for construction purposes and that sort of thing, and they always scare me. I'm always worried somebody's going to fall. All right, now we're going to take a little bit of that lime green, and we're just going to do a couple of areas here, coming off from the top here. And then our white. And then our top here. Oh no, Marilyn, what'd you burn? Or boil over? I always burn something or boil it over, one or the other. There we go. So that's the 3 pumpkins so far. Three pumpkins. Since Jen's not here to count for me, you know, that's fine. Burgers may be a bit charred. Ah, it's a burger. It's supposed to be charred, right? It's my opinion of it anyway. Aren't burgers supposed to be charred? Now I'm not liking the amount of white spot that's still on this one, so we're going to blend it. And as you can see, the Caran d'Ache blender works beautifully on it. I just love the blender stick. I love this thing. I have to remember to pack a bunch of them into my bag for while I'm away. Well, if the smoke alarm goes off here, the kids know the bacon's ready. They call it my bacon alarm. Every time well, not every time, but most of the time that I'm cooking bacon, the smoke detector goes off. Oh dear. So just getting all that blended together. I want these to be really smooth because, they're pumpkins. They're supposed to be smooth. The green one I'm not worried about, but thank you, Kenny. Yeah, exactly. The air fryer's done its job. All right, so we're going to move on to some leaves. We're going to start with olive black. I don't have to tease my husband for that because, you know, he doesn't cook. So I do most of the cooking. So when the smoke detector goes off, it's 100% my fault. Going in with that dark green. And then yeah, no, I'm not fond of heights, so I do, however, get up on the ladder when I need to, but I prefer not to if at all necessary. All right, now we're going to come in with some of the fall colors, some of the autumn colors. So we're going to come in with, yes, I will be doing another one. I do them every Christmas, so you know, you can come hang out, watch me make cookies. I'm actually going to be doing some Christmas baking while I'm away because a couple of friends that we're going to go visit while I'm away um, would like some of my Christmas baking that hasn't been shipped, because when it gets shipped, it gets broken up a little bit. So, and since I'm going to be there, I might as well get some bacon out of the way and show her how to make it so that she can make it herself. Although, that means giving my recipes away. It's fine. Just saves me from shipping some out to Maryland. All right, now we're going to use that orangish yellow. Hello, Jen. And then we're going to use the lime green. Good night, Blue. Get some rest, dear. I hope you have a lovely, lovely sleep. And thank you so much for popping in. I know it's really late there. All right. Just reinforcing some of the lines. There we go. Now this one here. Starting with that dark green. Yeah, exactly. I used to climb small trees, but was never. I climbed one really, really big tree once and got caught up in the tree in a windstorm. And yeah, I haven't been able to climb big trees since then. Been kind of afraid of heights. My sister got her kite stuck up in the tree and begged and begged and begged for me to go get it. So I did. And a windstorm blew in just as I was hitting the top of the tree where the kite was. And yeah, I got stuck up there. Now we're going in with the yellow green. This one's going to have a little more green. Actually, I want to use a little bit of a darker green. So let's use this one. This one is grass green. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's better. And then I'll come back through with that yellow green after. All right, darken up this area a bit. Yep, not allowed to do that no more. Well, I'm glad that you're not climbing them. Um, but I know what you mean. You know, I would do the same thing if I could. But the trees in my yard are very short, so Shyla decided that she didn't like trees, and most of them she dug up. So she left one for a shade tree, and that was it. The rest of them, she dug them all up. Yeah, me too. I'm too old. So I just use a ladder and decorate where I can reach. If I can't reach it, it ain't getting decorated. If I can't reach it with a ladder, there's no decorations going on it. So I'm just going back and forth with the grass green, dark green, and the yellow green. And then we're going to add lime green to it. Actually, we'll use spring green, not lime green. Lime green's a little too yellow. Yeah. Oh dear, that sucks. I would not be playing basketball with anybody that can throw the ball hard enough to knock me out. So this is spring green, and I'm just blending all of those greens together with the spring green. All right, now we're going to take our, I need the olive green. Hello, Alex. I'm always surprised I made it to my 50s, so, I know where you're coming from there. I used to think as I grew up that, I'd be about 30-ish. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'd make it to my 30s. Maybe. And now I'm over 50 and still growing strong, so. Well, I'm still going. I don't know about strong, but I'm still going. Yeah, I ain't growing old gracefully. Yeah, my husband is aging like fine wine. I am aging like vinegar. Yeah. This one is uh, cat khaki. Sorry, couldn't read it. Put a little bit of khaki in there. There we go. I'm going to do this other. No, I'm not curdling like milk yet. I'm going to do this bloom here. So first one I'm using is orange. And then we're going to just take a little bit of that red orange here. Age does come too fast, very much so. One minute you're 50 and the next minute you're blowing out 100 candles. It disappears very quickly. And then we're going to use the yellow. So this is Naples yellow. I want that vermilion down here a little more. Like so. No, she only acts like she's in her 30s. She did have a birthday stream on my channel, Kenny. That'll tell you how old she is. By less than a month. Yeah, yeah. Well, not really. But I can definitely see what you mean. You can definitely act younger. Just don't be jumping around. You know, Jen acts younger here, but she definitely does not go jumping around. She's just got a younger attitude. Yeah, exactly. You won't see me no bouncing nowhere. Not unless you want to see something broken. All right. Now we're going to do another autumny one here. Yeah, exactly. Your body says, yeah, no. By the way, um, no. That's what my body says anyway. Yeah, no. Right now it's fighting exercise. It really doesn't like it. All right, now we're going to start adding our lime green. Maybe that's the problem. That's what my problem is. I ate Rice Krispies too early. It's all those darn Rice Krispie snacks. You know, all the Rice Krispie marshmallow snacks. Oh, my mom used to make those. I would just devour an entire pan when I was an adult and make myself. Can't eat them no more, but you know, those were my favorite. Now we're going to take some vermilion and we're going to do a couple of edges. Maybe that's why my kids don't like Rice Krispies. They like Rice Krispie squares. They're not too fond of Rice Krispies though. They just don't want to go snap, crackle, pop like I do. That's it. That explains things. Now I'm using orange. Oh yeah, those are so good. I want some. No, I want some. Maybe that'll be my splurge at Christmas. I get to have one splurge. Well, I get to have lots of splurges if I want them, but I give myself one splurge where I can eat something that I don't normally eat because it's not good for me and it hurts me. Hello, Shannon. Welcome, welcome. All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing with the leaves. I'm going to be mixing up the fall colors and the greens. There's only a couple of leaves left there. So we're going to do this last pumpkin. And I've been debating on whether or not to make it green like this one. I think that's what we're going to do because, you know, symmetrical and all that fun stuff. So we're going to start off with the green black. Yeah, exactly. Get those shadows in there. All right, now we're going to use some exactly, Kenny. Exactly, Kenny. Shannon has arrived. Everything is perfect now. The gang is all here. We're missing the Tanya though. Oh yeah, that's definitely something you may want to ask the Santa for. So this one here is khaki green on top of the green, the black green, green black, olive black, whatever. Yeah, that color. And then yeah, it's still missing a few. Yeah. And then olive green. And then we're going to take the white. like so. Now I just want a little bit more of a bright green in there. And a little bit of this one. I wonder why. Yes, one of those things that we should not talk about because it will give people cravings. Sorry, Jan. All right, now we're coming up onto the stem. With the dark green and the yellow green and a little bit of grass green. Just going to add a little bit of that grass green here too. Sometimes when you're coloring some things, you're just looking at it and it's going, oh, I need something else. So sometimes you will find that I just keep adding color until it says stop. Sometimes I go a little overboard and it should have said stop earlier. Oh, good. Okay. October, November. Yeah, it's 3 months away. 3 months and 5 days. It's sneaking up on us. I'm telling you. When we get back, I have to do the list for everything I need for grocery shopping. All right, so there we have the pumpkin patch done. Let's start on her. I need my swatch chart. Yeah, it's only 3 months away. Yes, it does speak to me. It says, no, no, no more. Don't do it. Stop. Now I'm ugly. Hello, Della. You better get busy doing that, yeah? There is a lady behind the pumpkins, yes. I am going to move it up a little so you can see the lady behind the pumpkins. Thank you, Della. All right, so we're going to start with salmon. And not quite sure. Okay, this is skin here. Now, I do believe that her sleeves stop at her elbows. This arm is just really wonky. So we're going to do our best. All right. Thank you, Della. Della even has the time down. That's dedication there. Love it. Love it. All right, now I need a purpley gray color, and I'm not seeing one. Let's use beige. I know it's not quite a purpley gray color, but it's close. It's a brown gray color. Oh, brownish beige. No, it's too dark. Oh, I hope it gets better soon. So we're going to use beige just to deepen that shadow a little bit here. I'm going to turn the page for you. All right, now we're going to go back with the, come down through here with it as well. And we're going to come back with the salmon or salmon, depending upon where you're from. Good night, Dawn. Oh, wow, Dawn. Yeah, my dog died in April, so she's doing great. Um, yeah. Good. I'm glad you're negative for all tests. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, about that. So yeah, she's doing fantastic. Oh dear. Good night, Dawn. Go get some sleep. Granite Rose, I think, is the next color I want to use. Maybe salmon pink. Yeah. I'm going to use a bit of salmon pink. Just a little bit. Thank you for the hearts. I'm sorry, that came off really rude, but yeah, I try not to cry. It's been a trying week, and it's only Wednesday, so uh, well, thank you, Shannon. There are just sometimes you have to wonder. I wonder. Now I'm using apricot. Yeah, this week has just been overly tough. It's been a hard week. It started on Monday, so yeah. Hello, Callie. Hello, Noelle. I think I said hello already to Noelle, but the fact that you both head slapped for me is awesome. I love it. Thank you. Now we're going to use some cream just to blend it all together, lighten it up a little bit so it doesn't look like she's jaundiced. Like, all right. Okay, so now we're going to do her arm. Actually, I'm going to do her eyes before they bug me. And I'm going to do her eyes. Um, greenish blue. They're very, very tiny, but they still glare at me. Yeah, me too. It's a friend of mine's that I went to college with. Her son passed away on Monday, so it's been a little bit rough. I feel for her, and there's nothing I can do to make things better, but I will be happy to be here to listen to her cry and scream and yell if she needs me. Hello, Angela. Thank you. And then we're going to go in with salmon. Salmon. Yeah, yeah. And like I said, there's really nothing I can do or say. All I can do is listen and be there for her when she needs me. And that's all I can do and all I will do. You know, there's nothing worse than having people constantly saying the wrong thing, you know? Sometimes it's just best just to sit and listen. So that was salmon and then granite rose. Now we're going to use light salmon. No, that was salmon. Now we're going to use light salmon. Then we're going to use granite rose. Boy. Nice. And then apricot. And then cream. And then this one here. I don't know how long that's going to last. I haven't had a Kindle in ages. Yeah, my husband uses the Kindle app on his tablet. I don't know if he has any books that he would want. Now this hand is really small. And a little deformed, so just saying. And that's dressed to there. Now that might be arm there. I'm not liking the way he drew this. Just saying. I have no idea if this is the right thing to be coloring, but I'm going to color it anyway. I'll hide it later. She's got a deformity in her arm. It's all good. It's all good. Now I'm going to use purple for her lips. Like so. And then we're going to take this one. Nice. All right, now let's do her hat. So we're going to start with we're going to start with a violet. Violet. Do not trip. Do not trip. Be careful running to get your Kindle. Yeah, it should. If you have the Kindle app, it should. I hope you're feeling better, Yana, with you talking to the neighbor. I'm hoping that means you're feeling better. That's the words I was looking for. Otherwise, it kind of sounded rude. All right, so we're going to get her hat done, and then we're going to zoom out so you can see the whole picture all together without my arm in the way. Well, I'm glad that you did not trip. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. All right. Again, this is just violet. And we're just putting in the shadows. Like so. And then we're going to use exactly, Callie. Now we're using royal blue. And we're going to grab some indigo. And then we're going to use this one. And then we're going to use periwinkle just to tie it all together. And a little bit of white in the highlight area here, like that. And we will take the blender Just going to make sure that I have enough color here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Might need to just go with a little bit more violet here. Like so. All right. Building a shelf, I'm supposed to have A, B, C. Well, if you're supposed to have A, B, and C on there and you only have C, you might need a bigger shelf. Just saying. All right, so that is the royal blue. And then we're going to take some indigo. You didn't put it back up, did you? I'm going to be taking mine with me. I'm going to do the page on the other side. That's going to be one of the 2B colors for next month. I may start it while I'm away. Hopefully I'll get it done while I'm away, but if I don't, then it will be a 2B colored. Yes, leave the shelf building to someone else. Coloring is not as frustrating. Just saying. All right, now we're going to go through with the periwinkle. Oh, I am going to Maryland. I'm going to Maryland at the end of next week, and then I'll be gone until the 7th. So I only have this week and Saturday and Monday of next week. So that'll be the last stream for a week and a half, unless I can stream where I'm at. Thank you. Just going to blend this and see if I need the white. If I need the white, I'll put it in as well. I don't think I do though. Alright, now to finish the toe off, I'm going to go with the royal blue over top of the violet. Then a little bit of indigo in our shadow areas. A little tiny bit more violet. And then periwinkle. And then our blender. Maryland and West Virginia. Yeah, that's it. Hi, honey. All right, and there is her hat. And her dress will be done the same way. Her stockings will be done a little differently. But yeah, he's making me go. Well, he's not making me go. He doesn't want to go if I'm not going to go, so. And there we have it so far. Absolutely not a problem, Kenny. Thank you for being here. It is the end of my stream, so you don't have to run too far. I'm following right behind you, Kenny. Have a lovely evening, and I will see you later on. Of course, once again, if you are a Patreon, Fairy member Patreon, come to Discord Patreon stream tomorrow. It is a live chat session where you can ask questions, get some help on anything. I will be talking about the alcohol markers and showing different things that hopefully will help you out with them. I can't guarantee that. I am not perfect with them at all, but I can definitely show you different things that I have learned. Thank you, Della. Thank you, Noelle. Oh, you are fine, Angela. No problem at all. And Mona, hi. All you lurkers out there coming in to say bye. Thank you. All right, guys. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.